Hey, welcome again to Triple Dot Guitar, where we're interested in helping you become a vital and interesting and helpful part of your band, especially as a guitarist. And today we're going over the song Make Room. We sing this at church, and we're doing the version from a group called The Church Will Sing. So let's dive in. Okay, not a whole lot to know. There's one line we're going to learn for this one, but the rest of this one is really a lot of ambient chords. And if you're interested in learning how to play some more ambient chords, or to realize what to do when there's no actual official guitar parts or chords going on, I've got a link to another video that I've done on how not to play lead guitar. I think there's like 9 things that I tend to do as a lead guitarist when there aren't lead guitar things to do, so that you can still, have fun, but also so you can add to your band, add to the song, and be helpful. Notes does a typical doorbell have? 2, ding, and dong. And I like to emulate that with my playing. If it's a quiet part, if I'm trying to make something up and I'm just supporting the band, supporting the song, and being a supportive musician, I will take a chord and I will pick 2 notes and I will go ding, dong. Sometimes the first one is higher, sometimes the second one is higher. It all depends on what I'm feeling, but I keep it to 2 notes. This is what it sounds like. Let's look at the tones. Today I'm on my line 6 Helix floor, and I'm using an AC30 patch from Alex Strabala. It's a great patch, go check him out. Yeah, got that online, it's really good. And really, we're just gonna be using a lot of ambient sounds, so lots of reverb. And this song is in the key of F sharp, which is evil and terrible, so we're gonna use a capo. There you go, and it just goes on forever. So for the most part, what I'm going to suggest to you guitarists is just listen to how the song builds. You probably won't want to come in right away, but you're going to want to maybe even wait till the second time through the verse, or maybe the end of the chorus. But depending on how your leader is going to be leading the song, that's a great thing that you should ask your leader, like, hey, when are we big? When are we going to grow? What are the dynamics of our song going to look like? Ask them. Then get an idea of how you can help the song, instead of just being like right out of the gate. That nobody wants a guitarist like that. So I'm going to suggest that wait till like the second verse for you to come in. And when you do, what you're going to be is I'm just on my neck pickup here, and I'm just hitting and using my volume pedal. Lots of diamonds. So a diamond is when you just hit a chord or hit a note or hit something and you just hit it once and let it play until it dies. Now, one thing that I think is really helpful to this song is understanding a position that you can play in the key of E. So I'm going to go without capo here, just so we can show you all the chording examples here. So typically we have E, B, C sharp minor, and A. But what I like to do is keep my pinky on my 3rd string, 4th fret almost the entire time. And then I'm going to bar my 4th and 5th strings on the 2nd fret with my 1st finger. And there's my E. Then when I go to my B, or my 5 chord, then I'm going to take my ring finger here and move it up on the 4th string, 4th fret, and then I'm going to move my 1st finger over just so it just kisses that 6th string and doesn't let it ring out. And so then what we have is, that's a B sus. Then for our C sharp minor, I'm going to switch these 2 fingers. That's going to go there, that's going to go there, and now this one is going to touch that 6th string so it doesn't ring out. And then for my, so that's the minor 6, then for my 4 chord or for my A, I'm going to take the ring finger off, let that 4th string be open, and I'm really only using these 2 strings now. So we have our, if we're going 1, 4, or 1, 5, 6, 4, we're And if we go to that B again, go to our 5 chord. Look at that, and we're gonna kind of swap sides with these two. So everything that's on the 4th fret is gonna go over, and everything that's on the 2nd fret is gonna go over 2. And now this one is gonna touch the 6th string, so it's not ringing out, and what we have is 4, 4, 2, open, open. And that is a great way in this positioning to play your F sharp minor. So in this song, we're gonna be playing E, B, we're playing 1, 5, minor 2, which is this one, to 4. So that's a nice way to be able to keep your fingers kind of in the same neighborhood without having to move all over the place. Let's see what it looks like in the key of F sharp. So I do a variation of that. I like to throw in extra things, but if you're just learning this key, it's a great way to get used to that. Here's what it sounds like with some swells. Now when we get to, there's an instrumental part, and then there's a really cool line that you're just going to do, and it loops over and over again, but it really helps build that song. So we're going to be 11. Each of these, we're going to be starting off with 11, 12, and 14 on our 2nd string. And then the last note that we hit, that we land on and kind of camp on there, is going to move from 1st string 14 to 1st string 16 to 1st string 18. So keep it simple, because there's lots of other things going on. Your vocalists are singing, acoustic is playing, piano's playing, drums are building. I would just suggest single notes, da, 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 da. But then as it builds, at our church, we're probably going to do the bridge normally about 4 times, and like that 3rd and 4th time is when we really start taking off. And what I'll do sometimes, depending on what the rest of the band is sounding like, depending on how people are responding, and how big we want that song to build, I might go all the way to my bridge pickup, and then I might start adding 16th notes. You just want to be cognizant, mindful of those around you and what the rest of the other musicians are doing. You don't want to be too showy. No, not too.
8 hours later.
Too complicated. There it is. Don't want to be too complicated. Okay, there's all your parts. Here's your playthrough.
Here